Welcome to another edition of Music Monday. For this week's installment, I'm at Bridge Studios, speaking with Premacy.
What's going on, y'all? My name's Premacy, CEO of 40 Acres for Telly, local record label here in Buffalo. To my left, we got Per Diem, Manhattan Zoe, Two Gun Young, EDG, Prince Poppy, and not able to make it with us today. We got Bro Spitta Mac as well. Truthfully, I got started. All my friends back home rapped growing up, you know, and I was always around it. My older brother listened to a lot of Busta Rhymes, and you know, it kind of it's always been around. I always been influenced by, you know, felt myself moving, bobbing my head for no apparent reason, and I realized it's this energy, this crazy feeling that comes with music that I grew an affinity to over the years, and long story short, I picked up the pen, started writing just for fun, you know what I mean, with my friends, and eventually it turned into, yo, you pretty alright, bro, and then it turned into, yo, you good, bro, and then it turned into, yo, you need to do this, you need to really do this, you know what I mean, and then so on and so forth, and that's kind of what brought me into the next level and the next level, to the point that I have this great group of individuals to kind of help bring to the forefront some real great music out of Buffalo. Ooh, that's tough. My favorite song I've written is probably either GOAT or The Transition. Most likely The Transition. It's the title track off my last full-length project. So yeah, first and foremost, the big homie Busta Rhymes, for sure. He kind of helped mold a little bit of my style, you know, and where I get my idea of how to attack music in the first place. And then it was Dipset. I went through the Dipset era, you know, Jim Jones. I mean, that was a big influence, and it slowly developed a little bit of G-Unit type stuff. You know what I mean? Not as much, but I listened to him a lot. And more recently, you know, like the big homie Conway, and you know, he's a big inspiration too. I'm not even gonna lie, like, these are some of the best rappers in Buffalo. The best rappers in Buffalo, like the best. And like, so it's the music that we make, we all come from a slightly different place, you know, but individually when it comes to creating music, but when we come together, it's its own unique blend, you know, that's not to be replicated, and you know, and what we do it's special. You know what I mean? And I'm excited because everyone is so talented in their own individual right, that we get the best of whatever we need for every song. You know, where one person might be a little bit weak in this area, another person might be really strong in it, and we just plug, all right, well, you go ahead, do this part. All right, the hook, we want to do some singy stuff on this one, bro. This one's not for you, but let's get bro in here, and you know what I mean? So we end up having a really good project at the end of it all. 40 Acres for Telly, it's truly forming and taking off this year with the release of the Fire Drill EP. It's a collab EP between myself and my brother, Two Gun Young. It's set to come out March 15th on all platforms. We actually just signed a deal last night. Yeah, literally, we were out there celebrating. So 40 Acres for Telly is now going to be distributed through Sony and The Orchard. So that was a big moment for us, and that's something that I've kind of always personally really looked at as like a big goal of mine. You know what I mean? I personally, I've had deals, I've had or been offered pretty much every type of deal there is. You know, so when it comes down to it, the only thing I haven't done is been able to take an imprint and get my guys the situation. You know what I mean? So it was a really proud moment for me. Troy Good is another national touring artist. He's coming through, so we're going to offer support. It's going to be actually our first show as a collective. 40 Acres, we've had, you know, a good amount of shows individually that we've kind of came and done some 40 Acre stuff and what have you, and it's been a really awesome experience, and we've gotten really great responses. But this is the first time that people are going to get a chance to really see a 40 Acre set, and like, it's not something anyone's going to want to miss, I promise you. It's different. But aside from that, we're getting a couple shows together up in London, Ontario, and Toronto, just to kind of keep the run going. We've been on a press run for like 2 months now, getting ready. The project was supposed to come out February 1st, and it got pushed with the the new deal situation. So we're good. We're excited. It's drawn out a little bit, but it's building the anticipation. And when we get out here to do these shows, March 15th, the album going to drop, and like everything going up. I've thought about this long and hard, multiple times. Actually, no, it would be Busta Rhymes and King Los. So because I think that lineup would be crazy, and then 40 Acres for Telly, and not necessarily in that order because you got to pay respect to the God Busta, but yeah, that'd be a crazy show. So 40 Acres for Telly as a brand is more than just a record label. We're into community outreach and what have you. We do like gas card giveaways and things like that. This newest initiative, we're putting together a youth spring clothing drive. So we're going to be taking donations here at Bridge Studios, as well as Trend Up down on Allen Street. More locations to be announced, but we're going to be collecting a bunch of clothes and then giving them to the inner city youth via a couple different programs we have in line. So that's going to be running March 6th through April 1st. So once again, you can drop off at Bridge Studios up here on Hurdle, 604 Hurdle, or Trend Up. Don't quote me, I believe it's 68 Allen Street. I need everybody to be on the lookout. Like I said, 40 Acres and Sony, we're making big moves, and it's only up from here. We've been quiet, we've been working in the shadows. I got decades of experience in all of this, and this is finally a chance to take all of that experience and put it into a brand new brand and do everything the right way, and I'm just excited because I got help from, like I said, some of the most talented and just the greatest, most genuine people around. So yeah, I'm just really excited, man. I appreciate the time.
That was G Premacy. I'll have all the links to his music down below. And for Music Monday, I'm Adam Duke, News 4.